What's going on, guys? Biddy here, and welcome to episode 1 of Force Story. This is going to be a series where I'm just going to tell stories, basically just rant about shit that's going on in life. It's just like just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better, I guess. I'm just going to be playing For Glory, just for the fuck of it, random matches, do random shit, try to be cool, I guess, and just tell stories about my life. And this one in particular, you guys may get a little bit interest out of, because like just from the get-go it sounds interesting. It was my first arrest, question mark. The reason I say question mark is I'll get to that. So basically, I used to be a 17-year-old kid. Like if you guys don't know, I am currently 22 years old, almost 23. I'll be 23 in about a month. July 2nd is my birthday. But oh my god, I can't hit this fucking Mario. Fuck this. Well, I'm not going to continue the story until I hit this Mario. Wait a minute. Oh my god. There we go. Hey, there we go. Okay, so anyways. So yes, I was 22, which means I used to be 17, if go figure. But I used to be a kid that did bad things, like go out to parties and sometimes drink underage, but I mean, like, a lot of kids are like that. But so, yeah. Fuck! I suck. I'm still working on the cloud, guys, but it's a long work in progress. So anyways, I was 17 at the time, had a car, of course. Well, not of course, because not every kid had a car. But anyway, see, like, is it gonna be weird to do these, because playing and like telling, even though like I'm not trying to be serious, I shouldn't be serious with this. Oh well. So I was 17, and it was like Saturday night, and when you're 17 in Jersey, like you have your provisional license, which means you can only drive with one non-family member, and you can't drive past 11 p.m. So I'm chilling at home right now. It's about 9:30. And my friend hits me up. He's like, "Yo, let's go to this party." I'm like, "Do I have to drive?" He's like, "Yeah, but don't worry. Like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine." So I'm like, "Ugh, I don't know." So I'm like, "How do I get out of my house?" And he's like, "Oh, just tell him like you're staying over like Mike's house. Like Mike is another friend of ours." Got him. And I was like, "Should I really do that?" He's like, "Yo, dude, there's gonna be a good amount of people here. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be lit, I guess you would say." But the term actually was not used back then, at least to my knowledge. So he's like, "Oh, just go tell him, you'll be fine." So I'm like, "Alright, fine." So I went down to my downstairs. My parents were like, "Hey, I'm going over to my friend's house." Oh wait, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't grab that. That's stupid. Yeah, fuck you. But I tell him like, "Hey, I'm going over to friend Mike's house." So like, "Oh, you're not gonna be driving anywhere, are you?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'll be fine." Of course, I'm a little piece of shit. So they were like, "Okay, you can go." So I go, and I head right to my friend's house to pick him up, and we go to this party, which was like maybe like 30 minutes from where I lived. But the thing is, it was in an area I've like never been to before, and that'll be like important later. So we go to the party. There was like 30 to 40 people there, half of which I knew and then half of which I didn't. But the thing is, I didn't even know the person whose house it was. Like, I didn't know like the girl who's like having the party. It was like my friend that told me about it. Like, he knew her or whatever. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just tag along. But yeah. What's called? I'm just like thinking about this story, and it's like reminding me of how much an idiot I used to be. But so we go to the party. Like I know like half the people, but not the person who owns the house. We get there. It's like a little bit after 10, and then we're like there for a bit, and I'm like, "Dude, I really like don't want to drive that late, man." He's like, "Dude, don't worry." Like he goes, "She says we can crash here. It's fine, and you can just go back and drive in the morning." I'm like, "Alright, that's chill." So the party's going on, and it's about like 1 o'clock in the morning at this point. and we're all chilling and stuff, and her parents come home. Shocker. I did not want to do that, but okay. Did not see that one coming, huh? So her parents come home, they flip out, and like of course the girl like freaks out, gets everyone out, and I just got fucking bodied again. I'm gonna body. Oh, I fucking read that. And there we go. Alright, so parents come home, freak out, kick everyone out, and I'm like, fuck, I have to drive. And my friend who, like, it was me and my friend, my one friend Eric, that I went to the party with, and we would go into my car, and I was gonna figure out what to do. And these, like, two girls that he knew said, like, they needed a ride back home, body. I'm gonna taunt on you. Fuck you. They said they needed a ride home, but they were pretty cute girls. I'll say that they were cute. They were cute to me when I was 17. And what's it called? My friend was like, dude, we should bring them and like bring them home, and because one of them, and of course they were fucking drunk and shit. I didn't drink because I wasn't much of a drinker, at least back then, but like, and especially at this time, just in case I had to drive, which I did, of course. So I didn't drink, I was completely sober, my one friend was drunk, and the two girls were drunk. And they wanted us, like, come back to their place or whatever, like, one of their houses or whatever. And my friend's like, dude, we could do this, like, this is it. If you don't know what I mean by it, then I'm not gonna explain more. But... and I was like, fuck it, let's just go, bring them to the place and see what happens, because if people did get lucky, that would be pretty dope. That's all I'm gonna say. So, we get in my car, and I realized my phone is dead, and of course, like, the girl's phone is dead, and my friend didn't have an iPhone, so we really did not have, and like I said before, I was in an area that I had no clue, like, are you fucking kidding me? Kenson? I don't even care. Oh, I wanted to hit him. Yeah, fuck this. I'll probably find someone else. Yeah, fuck this. So, we realized, like, we don't, and I don't have a GPS with me, so I am basically lost at this point. We were already, like, kicked out of the house. No one else was nearby. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start driving, hopefully, because, like, there was, like, a main road I know nearby, but I just didn't know where it was and how to get to it. Alright, so let me just quit out of this and get to a new match. So I start driving around, and we drive around for like 5 minutes, and then I see these cones like in our line, and idiotic me, at first I thought it was a construction area, so I kept going a little bit, and then I saw police cars, like, it leading to a parking lot, and I saw a police car, and I'm like, yo, this is a DUI stop. So I flip my car, I go into reverse, and there's a police car already behind me on the corner of a different road, like, and like I turn around and see him. I'm like, I'm basically trapped at this point. So I was like, fuck. I was pissed. So I just pulled up the thing and went into DUI stop. Now, like I said, it was not bad. It wasn't exactly bad for me at first. Well, it was sort of bad, but not because I was drunk, but because it was past my curfew and I had more than one family member, so it was just bad. I'm gonna go Mennonite, so why not? He's cool. So I pull up and he's like, license, registration. I give it to him. He's like, where are you coming from? Like, a friend's house. He's like, you know, you're not supposed to be out this late with this many people. I'm like, I know. I'm like, I say, like, friends needed a ride home, so I'm helping them out. I apologize. So they were like, alright. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I'm a piece of shit. Fuck you. So I was like, I know, I'm sorry. So another police car comes by, and he asked us to get out of the car. Now, normally what you should do in a situation like that is be like, oh, why am I being asked to get out of the car? Because meanwhile, like, I have like no beers in the car. They didn't ask if like any of us were drinking or anything. Like, they just came up after the whole, like, oh, it's past your curfew and stuff, and he's like, yeah, me and, like, my one friend, who I went to the party with, they would, like, get out of the car. So, idiotic us, we do that. And then, if the guy starts patting me down or whatever, I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. And then they pat my friend down, and then they check my friend's bag. This is where it gets bad. Got him. So, checks my friend's bag and finds a gram of weed. And I was pissed. Now, I used to smoke back then. Like, I did smoke at the time, but, like, rarely. Like, I never, like, bought it. Like, it was my friend's weed. I had no purpose in it. I didn't even know he had it. And, yeah, they found it, and then they put us both in handcuffs and threw us back in the back of police cars, and I was fucking pissed. Like, I looked over at him through, like, the other police car. Oh, I wanted to get it. And, like, he just, like, didn't even, like, look at me, like, or, like, he looked at me, like, he's, like, sorry, or whatever. But I was fucking pissed, because I did not, like, want this, like, it shouldn't have been, like, this way. And, luckily, well, I'll get to the luckily later, but yeah, I was freaking pissed. And I was like, my parents find out, they may kick me out of the house. Like, I was just thinking of the worst, which is what you shouldn't do in situations I was in. Holy fuck, I got bodied. So, I'm in the police car, freaking out. They're talking to the friend. Meanwhile, the two girls that are in the back of the police car, other police officers dealing with them, and I think they got, like, picked up by someone else. I don't fucking know. I really didn't even talk to them after that, so I couldn't care less what happened. I'm kidding. God, now I just got a hiccup. I hope that's, like, not there for this video. But anyways. Oh my god, I just got it again. Alright, let's try to work through this. So, they talked to my friend for, like, 5 minutes or so. I'm freaking out. It's like 1:30 in the morning at this point. And they come back to my car, or the police car I was in, and they pull me out of the car, and they lock me, not lock me, I was already in handcuffs, but they took me out of the handcuffs, they let me go, and they're like, your friend is taking the blame for it, so he's going to be charged with possession of marijuana. And the thing is, like, he was already arrested before this. I knew this, but oh well. He's still, like, even, like, to this day, fuck, I didn't even jump. Like, to this day, he's still my best friend, and he doesn't do that shit anymore, which is good. Like I said, we were younger. Kids do stupid things when they're young. We learn from them. But anyways, he gets me out of the car. He's like, but the only thing is, like, they process my friend. They take him to the local, like, they take both of us to, like, the local station or whatever, which was actually, like, 2 minutes down the road, so pretty convenient for them, I'd say, for DUI stuff. And they're like, they gave me tickets for driving past curfew and having more than one non-family member. They're like, but the only thing is, you can't drive back tonight, which means someone has to pick me up. And they wouldn't let me have anyone else pick me up but my parents, because it's the right thing to do, which I respect. So I'm like, fuck. Right now, like, my parents are sleeping. Like, I think the last thing they want to friggin' wake up to is a phone call from me saying, hey, I got, like, mini arrested. I went to a party, lied to you. Can you come pick me up? So that sucked. But I called them. They weren't answering because, like I said, it was 1:30. They were sleeping. So they sent a cop. They got my, like, address from my license or whatever, and they sent a cop to my house, knock on the door, wake them up, and tell them this. Which I was like, oh my god, that's, like, even worse than me calling them, because I couldn't speak to them until they got here. So I was like, holy shit. So the cop ended up going to them, telling them about the situation. So I'm sitting there for another 45 minutes or so. It's a little bit past 2. And then my dad walks in with the most pissed off look on his face that I have ever seen on any father ever. And I would, like, if I had to go to the bathroom, I would have shit my pants right there, because I did not know what was going to happen. So he comes in, and then he talks to the little police officer there. He's acting normal. He's calm, because I love my dad. Like, he's, like, very understanding. Well, I'm not saying he should be understanding of this situation, but, like, he knows how to handle certain situations. He talks to them normal. He's like, alright, Dylan, let's go. So I was like, okay. I was expecting, like, a beret there, but I didn't, so that was good. For then. So we get out of the police station, and and the also thing is my car was like in the parking lot with the DUI, so I couldn't drive it home tonight, like I said. So I had to pick it up in the morning. But anyways, I say anyways a lot. Fuck, I'll get better at these all the time, I swear. So, oh fuck, I didn't want to slash. So we get in the car, and the second the door closes, he just lets loose. He fucking flips on me. He's like, we fucking trusted you, and you fucking fucking used us. Like, he just went off, like, and, like, it's understanding because of how much I fucked up. So, I deserved it. I got bodied. It's just like I deserved that for throwing on an F smash randomly. I'm gonna leave this, because fuck playing Gas Villager on Wi-Fi. Shout out to MJG. But, yeah, he went off on me, and I was expecting, like, a lot. I was expecting, like, car taken away, like possibly kicked out of the house, because, like, I was just imagining the worst. And he just went off on me, but in the end, he meant it to better me. Like, he obviously, and I've gotten better since then, with shit like that. Nothing like that has happened since. Oh, failed to connect my fucking dude. What? So, but in the end, he was like, I love you, like, I really care about you, I don't want anything bad to happen to you, and that, like, just, like, opened my eyes a bit on, like, cause, like, I got bullied a lot in high school, and, like, my confidence was down, and, like, self-esteem, all that. I may talk about that at a different time, but that's not for this video. So, like, he like gave me the I love you, and I'm just a little disappointed in you, which is understandable. He's like, but I hope you take this as a learning experience, which I did. Did not do anything like that again. Fucking Ryu. Okay, but yeah. So basically, we drove home. I went to sleep. Woke up the next day, and my mom. The only thing is, like, he had my mom drive me to my car, so I had to deal with her for a bit. But, like, she didn't, like, go off on me as bad, because she already knew that my dad went off on me. So that's good. But it's still, like, upsetting to deal with. Like, you always hear that, like, the main words you don't want to hear from your parents is that they're disappointed in you. So, I got to hear that, which sucked. But, like I said, I learned for the better. They're there for me. I'm there for them. Fuck, I got kicked in the face. And Heather didn't reach the ledge. Ugh. I hate it. But yeah, that is my story on how I got arrested. Also, what happened to my friend was he got, like, charged or whatever. But, actually, I can still talk about the story a bit, because, so basically, he got, like, charged with possession. But they did an illegal search on us. Because, like I said before, like, when I said, like, oh, they don't have any, like, right to search us or whatever, because all they did was see that I was, like, out past curfew, had more than one non-family member. But it was an illegal search, because there was no, like, reason to do that. So, my friend actually hired a lawyer, and he actually got out of it. He got the charges dropped for those reasons. So, like, he just had, like, a few months probation or something like that, and no fines or anything, so that was good for him. So, a little lesson for all you children. If a cop tells you to get out of the car without any, like reason or intent, you just, like, throwing it out there, you don't have to, so remember that. And also, don't do drugs. Even though people say marijuana's not a drug, but I'm not getting into that right now. Because this is about Smash Brothers, sort of. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that little story time. Let me know, like, what you want, like, what are, like, particular stories, why did I say that like that, stories that kids like talk about, like kids deal with. Like you guys ask me like how, like if you want me to talk about high school, sports, relationships, all that nonsense. Just let me know what you would want, and then I'll like pick. Like I'll either pick some or like make some of my own. But expect these maybe like once a week. And I hope you guys enjoy. It's a little different. Not used to doing something like this, but fuck it. Like I like you guys like know like my fans that I do have. All like 20 of you. Not kidding. I hope there's more. Holy fuck, bodied. I'm gonna say that after this. Holy shit. So, I think he's just like, damn. Oh, damn it. I barely. And I just power shielded that too. Let's go. But yeah, I like opening myself up to you guys, letting you guys get to know me a little bit more, and hope you guys can like not make the same mistakes that I have. He's going for a lot of focus attacks. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comments on what you want me to do, or just feedback on like how I did with like doing these type of videos, because I'm like I said, I'm not used to it. So yeah. Anyways, this is Biddy. What the fuck? What kind of? I never do an outro like that. But anyway, anyways, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.